At the star-studded premiere of Avatar: Fire and Ash in Los Angeles, the legendary filmmaker James Cameron stepped onto the blue carpet with a calm confidence that only someone who has redefined cinema multiple times can possess. Speaking exclusively with your channel's host Denny Directo, the visionary director opened up about the emotional depth, cinematic evolution, and creative risks behind his newest chapter in the sprawling Avatar universe. But the night wasn't just about Pandora, because Cameron also lit up when discussing his surprising and heartfelt collaboration with music superstar Billie Eilish on her upcoming concert film Hit Me Hard and Soft. With each question, Cameron offered the kind of honesty and raw reflection rarely seen from an industry titan, revealing the weight, uncertainty, and passion behind every frame of his work. From the very moment the conversation began, Denny Directo brought up the emotional buzz surrounding Billie Eilish's Hit Me Hard and Soft concert film, noting that he found himself unexpectedly tearing up during the screening. Cameron couldn't help but laugh at the idea of grown men strategically hiding their tears behind 3D glasses. He joked that that's what the glasses are for, a playful nod to how immersive filmmaking often hits people in ways they never expect. Cameron affectionately referred to damp popcorn and tissues being essential tools for surviving an emotional roller coaster, an acknowledgement that Billie Eilish had created something powerful, resonant, and deeply human. And for a director known for bringing audiences to tears in films like Titanic and Avatar, that praise meant something. As the conversation shifted, Cameron delved deeper into what makes Avatar: Fire and Ash such an emotionally charged chapter. He emphasized that the story doesn't rely on a single dramatic moment, but instead unfolds like a carefully orchestrated symphony. According to Cameron, the film begins with a literal bang, a sweeping aerial sequence that drops audiences straight into the universe of Pandora. Yet, even with its explosive opening, the film quickly narrows its focus, zooming in on the trauma, recovery, and emotional rebuilding of the characters following the devastating events of Avatar: The Way of Water. Cameron explained that the first act intentionally places viewers right inside the characters' pain, making their eventual growth feel earned and meaningful. From there, he said, the film accelerates with the unstoppable momentum of a runaway train, growing louder, faster, and more intense with each sequence. What starts as intimate character moments explodes into a full cinematic spectacle, one that Cameron promises is unlike anything he's ever created before. Fans of the franchise will remember the emotional blows of the second film, and Cameron believes the new movie builds on that legacy, with even more maturity, heartbreak, and triumph. Naturally, Denny Directo had to ask the question fans are most desperate to know: what is the current status of Avatar 4 and Avatar 5? Cameron's response was classic Cameron, playful, coy, and brutally honest. With a grin, he jokingly said the project status was classified, before quickly clarifying that the future of the franchise is entirely dependent on the success of Avatar: Fire and Ash. He explained that the film industry simply doesn't guarantee anything, even for someone of his stature. There's no guarantee, he said plainly, reminding fans that blockbuster filmmaking is still a business. Even though audiences may assume that studios let Cameron make whatever he wants, he insisted that projects of this scale always come with financial scrutiny and massive risk. His candidness shed light on the reality of modern studio filmmaking. While fans may see Cameron as someone immune to industry pressure, the director emphasized that even he must navigate the economics of big-budget cinema. Saying it with a mix of humor and seriousness, he reinforced that show business is called show business for a reason. Despite his record-breaking success, budgeting realities still shape every creative decision behind the scenes. The interview took a fascinating turn when Denny Directo brought up Cameron's unexpected pivot into pop culture with his involvement in Billie Eilish's Hit Me Hard and Soft concert film. Cameron lit up instantly, describing the collaboration as incredibly joyful and deeply inspiring. He revealed that Billie Eilish is not just performing in the film, she's officially co-directing it with him. The two have been working side by side in the editing room, crafting a visual experience that captures the raw energy and emotional brilliance of her live concerts. Cameron could not stop praising her artistic instincts. He said that Billie Eilish didn't need to earn her director credit, because she already earned it the moment she conceived and built one of the most breathtaking live shows he had ever seen. He described her as an architect of the production, someone who understands storytelling, performance, and emotional connection at a level far beyond her years. Coming from the mastermind behind Terminator, Aliens, Titanic, and Avatar, that is no small compliment. When asked whether any Avatar technology was used for Hit Me Hard and Soft, Cameron confirmed that they used the same cutting-edge cameras, along with next-generation versions of the tech developed for his franchise. This fusion of worlds, Pandora meets pop music, shows just how innovative the project truly is. For Cameron, pushing technological boundaries isn't tied to one genre. It's a philosophy that he brings to every creative partnership. The conversation then shifted to awards season, where Avatar, Fire and Ash is entering a year already packed with heavyweight contenders like Leonardo DiCaprio, Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein, and Catherine Hardwicke's House of Dynamite. Cameron joked about recognizing everyone at the awards parties, but he remained humble about the possibility of his film being nominated at all. He explained that qualification is never guaranteed and that awards remain an uncertain world even for him. However, when he spoke about his cast, especially Zoe Saldana and Sam Worthington, Cameron became passionate. He addressed a long-standing misconception in Hollywood that performance capture acting is somehow a second-class form of acting. Cameron firmly rejected that belief, insisting that what actors like Zoe and Sam achieve in the Avatar films is the purest form of acting. He explained that because performance capture removes the distractions of physical sets or lighting and focuses solely on the actor's raw, emotional truth, it demands even greater skill. For him, the results are not digital creations. They are real performances, captured in their purest essence and transformed into the Na'vi characters audiences fall in love with. Cameron stressed that he hopes the industry will fully recognize the artistry behind these performances. He was visibly moved when discussing the emotional depth his cast brings to the screen, emphasizing that every tear, every breath, every heartbeat seen in the Na'vi characters belongs entirely to the actors behind them. Nothing about their performances is artificial, even if the world around them is. As the interview came to a close, Denny Directo thanked James Cameron for his time, and Cameron responded with genuine warmth, expressing gratitude for the excitement surrounding the film and for the thoughtful conversation. He encouraged fans to enjoy the premiere night, clearly energized by the anticipation surrounding Avatar, Fire and Ash. With his signature blend of humor, depth, and creative passion, Cameron showed once again why he remains one of the most influential voices in modern filmmaking. Between the emotional weight of Avatar, Fire and Ash, the uncertain horizon of future sequels, and his unexpected but heartfelt partnership with Billie Eilish, this interview revealed a side of Cameron that is personal, reflective, and deeply connected to the heart of storytelling. Whether he is building worlds on Pandora or sitting in an editing room with one of the world's biggest music icons, Cameron continues to shape the future of cinema with every project he touches.